basically me rating outfits from the red carpet from the comfort of my own bed. So before we begin, what is the Met Gala? The Met Gala is a charity event where a bunch of A-list celebrities are invited. It's traditionally held in the first Monday of May every year. This year it was May 1st, 2023, so it was a few days ago from the time of recording. And it's held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. The event is hosted by Vogue's editor-in-chief Anna Wintour with guest co-hosts like Dua Lipa. So every year at the Met Gala there's a theme, and this year the theme was a Karl tribute. So in honor of him, it's an homage to his creative genius in the fashion world and what he has done to the industry. He has worked for fashion houses including Fendi, Chanel, Chloe, and his own label. If you've been on the internet lately, you probably know that this theme was a bit controversial because Karl has, when he was alive, he said a lot of problematic things, fatphobic, Islamophobic. He created a lot of beauty in the world, but he didn't have a lot of beauty in his heart. And we have that covered. Some looks I wanted to talk about. First off, we're starting about the lovely Jennie from Blackpink. And she's wearing Chanel. This is her Met Gala debut, and she's wearing an archive piece from the fall 1990s ready-to-wear collection. Personally, I think the look is very cute. It's very like romantic. It's simple and elegant. It suits her. It's like her style, you know. Next up is another interesting outfit. We have Doja Cat, who's wearing Oscar de la Renta. So this look is based on Karl's cat, which was very famous. The outfit is a gown hooded with cat ears, and it's kind of fitted to her body. You know, a lot of people found this weird, and I also found it a bit weird, but I think it's creative. In Doja Cat's red carpets, she often like embodies the art, dazzling. So maybe that's her red carpet style, just glittering. Well, I like it. The interviews were a bit awkward though.
Who made it? Wow. Wow.
Next out, Anne Hathaway. So Anne Hathaway is wearing Versace. So it's kind of like Versace and Chanel's love child. I especially like the camellia breasts. As you know, Coco Chanel used to love camellias. It was her favorite flower, especially the white ones. So it's become like a Chanel house coat, and yeah, it just suits her. And I love like how Versace combined Chanel and Versace's house coats. Next up we got Cardi B, and she's absolutely stunning. So on theme, it's perfect. I love like the tie and like the gray hair, which is supposed to be like Karl, like the top half is Karl, and then the bottom is like these black camellias, which you know is like a Chanel house code. She isn't following the theme, she is the theme. Next up, Jared Leto, a different approach to Karl's cat. It's iconic and memorable. Next up, we got Billie Eilish, and she's wearing Simone Rocha. So it has like black bows on the braid, and like there's a lot of fabric and texture. I just kind of love how she like incorporated all these like different like fabrics together, and like she brought uniqueness to an all black ensemble. It's so messy, it's so gothic, it's darker Chanel. Next up we got Emma Chamberlain, and she's wearing Miu Miu. I think the blue color really suits her, like it really matches her eyes. The headband is so cute too. They could have done more to stay on theme. Like it's just giving Miu Miu, like with the Versace look that was like mixing your own stuff with like Chanel stuff. But this one is just giving Miu Miu. But I really think it's cute on her. The blue really suits her, it's really her color. And I love Emma Chamberlain. Like I saw her interviews when I was doing research on these outfits, like her backstories and stuff. She's very charismatic and just, yeah, I love Emma Chamberlain. Let's go Ice Ice. I think she was done horribly wrong. This is her first Met Gala, this is her debut, and they put her in this. It's so boring. Like if I didn't know it was Ice Spice, I wouldn't have looked at it twice. It needs more spice. I understand what we're going for since like white and gold are like Chanel colors, but it really could have done more. I think her hair looks gorgeous though. Now let's go over to my favorite look of the night, and it's of course Jenna Ortega, and she's wearing Tom Brown. It's just gorgeous. It's literally my favorite look of the evening. Like it's so sweet. The petals, the chains, the color scheme, it's just everything is so on theme. It's like going with the Chanel house codes but still her own style. Like beautiful, and like the schoolgirl tie like ties in with her Wednesday roll, like dark rolls. Like I've seen her in like the new Scream 6 and on the Wednesday series on Netflix, and they're more dark, so this really feels like her vibe. Kind of reminds me of like the Japanese gothic Lolita style. Serving Monster High doll in the best way possible. Jenna Ortega, I love you so much. I'm your biggest fan. To be honest, even if it wasn't Jenna Ortega, I would just like, good job. Next up is Conan Gray, and if you guys don't know, Conan tweeted out in 2018 would never wear like a basic ass tuxedo, and he held his promise. I love everything with it. It's so elegant. I love the silhouettes. Looks like kind of feminine but still like masculine, you know, the pearls on it and the V shape and like the gloves. Of course, I also love the fan accessory, which is also matching the pearl. Man, learn from him. I'm looking at you. Next up, Rihanna, the one and only, and she's wearing
Valentino, baby.
so her camellia covered hood like opens up to like a hanging jacket. I do wish it was a bit more, like it could have been more avant-garde. It's very cute and memorable, but I like the accessories on her though. She really suits that shade of white. There's of course Lil Nas X, which is so horribly not on theme that I kind of don't want to talk about him, but I have to. I know what he was trying to do, but do we really need to see his silver balls on the Met Gala? Last but not least, the iconic cockroach. Karl himself showed up on the red carpet, fashionably late. Yeah, that's it. A lot of bland, boring outfits, and there were some other like iconic outfits that I did not put in here. Tell me what's your favorite, which one was most iconic for you. Me personally, I think this theme was too constricting. People just like took like an archive look and just put it on, which you know is okay, but it's also a bit boring. Maybe it could have been like an era or like some other designer who is not Karl, for example Vivienne Westwood maybe, or something. A bit boring, but